guys, what's up? We're gonna play some more Dragon Quest on the Nintendo DS. I have actually powered up quite a bit, and as you can see, everyone's over 9,000 now. Everyone's a lot more powerful. I switched Jimbobo here over to Mage. I think I'm gonna do Priest next. He mastered Warrior at some point. I think I might have done that on camera. Carver's a bishop. He's a priest now. He looks like a priest, doesn't he? He actually looks like one of the generic gang members from Fist of the North Star. If anyone's ever played that, one of those Zed guys. That's what I think of when I see him. Of course, good old, completely mentally deranged Amos is now a black belt, and I kicked Millie out because frankly she sucks. I just don't like her stats. I would rather have someone like maybe Ashlyn or someone like that, or Nevin, who at least have some magic points or something going for them. I really don't know. Maybe I have her as the wrong classes or something, but she sucks. But anyway, Nevin's a sage. I'm sure if maybe if I make Millie a hero or a sage or something, she might do a lot better. But as the classes I've been using with her, she's just terrible. I do intend to go the sage route. I'm going to do this with Amos here. I just want to have him do martial artist real quick so we can open up as a gladiator, paladin, or something. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. But I'm going to have everyone do the sage route to get to hero. This is because, in my opinion, going from sage to hero, priest, mage, sage, hero, is probably not the fastest, but the most efficient. You get the most bang for your buck because you're going to learn all those great healing spells. You're going to learn some pretty useful attack spells. You're going to learn multi-heal, omni-heal from Sage, stuff like Tidal Wave, Oomph. Oomph is great. That doubles your attack or something for more than one turn. Imagine that. So, that's what I'm going to do with these guys. And Nevin's actually very close to becoming a hero. He's got, what is that, 5? If my counting skills are still any good, that says 5, right? It's rank 5, that's not bad. So we've got 3 more stars to go. Nevin will probably be our first hero unless Ashlyn does it with Luminary. She's right behind him. I should have just done that route to begin with, and I will be writing a short guide about that. Just about my findings, in my opinion, what the best route to hero is if you're trying to just do it for the sake of ease and efficiency. Of course, I don't think there's necessarily I don't want to say there isn't a wrong way there, but it's not a bad idea to go via Ranger or Luminary or something like that. It's just that I think Sage is probably just the best overall. In fact, I think Luminary is faster, because Nevin just went directly from Priest to Mage to Sage, and I think Ashlyn almost has it, and she went from Gadabout to all those other things. So let's talk to this mermaid. We're safe and happy. Here's where we'll stay. The sea we're underwent, we must never ever stray. They say that place is home to an evil mage who loves to invoke terror, horror, fear, and rage. Okay. You say anything without rhyming? Far to the southeast you will find Poseidon's Keep, a majestic, wondrous place built by the King of the Deep. Alright. I don't know, these mermaids look kinda topless. Maybe it's just my dirty mind, but oh boy. Of course, that bottom half, guys, I don't know. Do you like the ocean? This is where I want to be. There's certainly no better place than down beneath the sea. Oh, how useful. They're supposed to tell us about something or other. Maybe this one. There's several here. They just kind of hang out under the ocean. I mean, what do you expect? You think they catch fish with their bare hands and eat them? Make strange noises, like Zoidberg from Futurama. I picture that. Tee-hee. Oh, so useful. Tee-hee. Thank you. Thank you for your wise and helpful words, mermaids. I mean, I guess they're just kind of hanging out, doing mermaid stuff. And, well, that was not at all useful. The guide said we were supposed to learn things about stuff and things. I guess that comment about the evil mage is what we were supposed to learn. Okay, so let's see what else the guide will tell us. Maybe it will get things right. We're going to go to Rubiss' palace. Okay. Southeast, and we'll find a castle. Alright, so I'm not going to read any further because, reading's for nerds. Not really. I just wanted to say that. So, one of the things I just love about getting mage to a higher level is that you learn Boom. And Boom's not really even that great of a spell, really. But it is very helpful in dealing with these large groups because it hits everything. Kill them all, as they say. And I love the graphics. Look at that. That's just fun. Of course, we're getting shot at. Oh, Amos. You got caught up in the mood and started boogieing. I don't know, Amos looks kind of like angry, happy. Like, I never really looked at his character portrait much. I think he might be a little deranged. Ah, Ashland's level 30. 4 hit points, 3 magic points. Attributes. Of course, she's a luminary, as I said before. Well, she got a lot of wisdom. Healy levels up. He actually learned Omni Heal. And it is just as good as it sounds. It heals everyone for everything. 5 hit points, 5 magic points, attributes. Making Healy a priest is actually almost useless. It's really just kind of a prerequisite for him to be a sage. This isn't southeast that I'm going. Do I want to fight these? These guys scare me. I don't want to fight them. Oh, well, no. Too late, I guess. I should have just boomed them to death and hit them with swords and other pointy things. Alright. Why you no fight, Jimbobo? Why isn't... Oh, whatever. I'm not going to overthink anything today. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Yeah, Knuckle Sand, I hate these things. I was grinding for a while, and I had to fight those a few times. And I've learned to hate them. So we'll have good old Carver Knuckle Sandwich them right in their ugly ass faces. Yeah, I said ass. Yeah. It wasn't even a very good insult at all. Oh no, terrible lightning. Like, is there anything like with terrible lightning? I always wondered, like, oh, he got boogied because you would just randomly dance with an enemy. That's why Jimbobo doesn't do anything. But yeah, terrible lightning. That's quite a term there. Like, there's non-terrible lightning. Like, I don't know what they're trying to say at all. All right. Sounds like we're getting a little, as I try to find multi-heal and miss all these spells, it sounds like we're getting a little lag. Oh, also sages. Another point, they get a bonus, a special bonus. Some classes do. Sages get a reduction to the cost of all spells. I mean, how can you not love that? Of course, you have to be a sage to get that. But you could always become a hero, learn Giga Slash, which is apparently the end-all, be-all, everything of being a hero. It's probably insane. Oh, it heals everyone. Wow. It's probably insanely powerful, but you know, you can always get that and revert back to Sage if you really want a character to be a Sage. Oh, and then he dodged. Then he woke up. Well, he's gonna get boomed. Come and get your boom. I don't know why I had to do that. These crazy things. This battle is a very long one. This is an odd setup of enemies. You don't usually encounter this. Well, that was kind of useless, but we killed it, so hey. Alright, so some experience and gold. Now I must say the treasure drops in this game from enemies are hard. Like I got, through the course of the battles down here, I spent maybe 2 or 3 hours grinding in total, maybe more. Through the course of those battles I got a friggin' steel fangs and an iron helmet. I might have gotten a couple of them, but that's really all I was getting was really shitty gear from 10 levels ago. The enemy are defeated. Like, I don't know, that's just such an awkward... They did such a good job with the dialogue in this game, all the crazy puns and stuff, and you know, they really were able to kind of give these characters personalities and bring them to life. But then you have the enemy are defeated. Like, it's just so awkward. Like, can't you just say you defeated the enemy? The enemy has been defeated. It can't just be that. I know it's been bothering me for 55 videos or something now. I'm still complaining about it. Alright, so where's this castle? No, stop bullying me. Hashtag stop bullying. I don't even think hashtag jokes are even done anymore. That's kind of like 2015. It's like a 2015 thing. 2015. God, I'm old. Saying 2015. But yeah, that's kind of outdated now. Unfortunately, all those public service things and stuff don't realize that and continue to open themselves up to satire. Alright. Now where are you? Where are you, castle? Oh god, no. Oh, we'll kill it. I know there's episodes where there's 0 action, so may as well take the action when we can get it. Those evil things are really actually quite evil. Like, aptly named. Yes, boom. Boom it all. That wasn't too bad. Uh-oh. Luckily Amos didn't dance with him. Yay! 732 experience and nothing else except for some gold. We have tons of gold. I have like 47k on me. And like another 38k or something like that. It's just sitting in the bank. So, I don't think we're going to have money problems anymore. I might have actually leveled up a little bit too much. I have to admit. I tried not to, but I got a little overzealous, guys. What can I say? Oh, good grief. Oh, I also have Tidal Wave on Evan. I want to see that spell. I'll try to get that spell going sometime in this episode or the next. And the pot shots are defeated. Well, that works. Sort of. Still a little awkward. And Guane levels up. He's almost ready. He's almost ready to join our mighty brigade. Yeah, brigade. If I can get words out at all. Our mighty brigade of might. They just said southeast of the shrine. I'm running. I don't want to fight you. You're not cool enough. You're not even cool enough to be killed by me. One nice thing about Gawain is that he learns Falcon Slash by himself, which is the top warrior skill, and it's probably the only one even remotely worthwhile. Well, some of them are pretty good, like double and stuff like that, but he learns as kind of just a double attack thing. Now, unfortunately, if you're the hero and you're using the boomerang, you don't get 2 boomerang attacks, so... Yeah, they're asleep. And one's dead. Well, they said old Bob always learned to die in his sleep. And, Jim Bobo. I think that's, I forget how I even got that name. It's been so long now. I do remember I wanted to have, like, a name like Nutsack or something. My usual immature names that I use, but it wouldn't let me, so I had to settle for Jimbobo. I think it was supposed to be a takeoff from like Yojimbo, which is a classic samurai movie. Yes, punch him. For some reason I like that. Knuckle sandwich. Oh. Oh, he's an archmage. Kassizzle. And bounce. I think he actually might be all maged up. Let's see. Might be max level magery. Yup. Yup. So this means we have to go the priest route now. That's gonna hurt. We do unfortunately have to go to Ultrays now. Every time. Now, one thing I would have done if I had known, if I were wiser back then, and one of the reasons I'm going to write this guide is I would have made everyone either a priest or a mage. I probably would have had maybe Carver, Nevin, maybe Ashlyn or Millie or someone, I don't know. And of course the hero in my party. And I would have made 2 of them priests and 2 of them mages. And I would have made the others, the people in reserve, either priests or mages. And it would have worked pretty well because they would have all leveled up probably at the same time or something. And it would have been a lot easier. I've had to do a lot of back and forth. Okay, so he gets a little strength when he goes priest. A little bit of resilience. Well, it helps our hit points a lot. So we'll go with it. We also need it to get sage. We'll lose some magic points, unfortunately, but that's not going to hurt us much, really. Okay, we good. We all good in the hood. Let's see, where are we? Oh, We'll go sleep at the end. Oh, we're up to 50k. Oh. Good morning. Do come again. Yes. We'll go down the well. Why not? Back to the real world. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going to posit this theory, since anyone watching this video presumably would know this, and I won't be spoiling anything. I might make a separate video where I ponder this, but I have kind of come to the hypothesis, I'm not going to say it's a full conclusion, that, oh, why did I do that? That was very dumb. See, I'm digressing, and I'm distracting myself. I've come to the conclusion that Murdaugh, when we first encountered him, killed Jimbobo, Millie, and Carver. Well, he didn't just turn them to stone. I think he straight killed them. I think this because reasons. No, seriously, but I think this is the case because they are in the dream world, and when they find their bodies in the real world, they're stone. So maybe he didn't kill them per se, but he removed their souls from their bodies. And in my book, that's kind of like killing someone. It might be a little bit of a gray area, but I do think he killed them. I don't think they wanted to come out and exactly say that in this game. It doesn't seem quite as censored as some of the other games that we've encountered, but I do think they didn't really want to say that. So, oh, there's that stupid-ass castle. Of course. But we're going to get our asses whooped now. But yeah, I didn't think they wanted to say that, so that's my theory. Maybe someday I will play the original version that was translated from Japanese, and it seems like a very literal translation. It doesn't have the flair that this has, but it's probably pretty much spot on to what the script was. Maybe some idioms and cultural references might have been lost in translation. Well, we learned poofed. But it does seem like it's very literal, and if Murdaugh did in fact kill them, and they used that to describe his actions, then we'll know. We'll know that shit. So that's something to look forward to eventually. Who's this chick? What's over here? Man, I ask a lot of questions. This is a really cool looking place. This is cool stuff, I have to say. It's like a cement flower with rainbows and waterfalls. That's pretty awesome. I have to say, this game has really, really grown on me since I first picked it up. In the beginning, it's a slow burn. And in the beginning, it was like, oh, this is okay. It's probably going to be like a B+ kind of deal. But no, this is working on an A-, even. It's pretty damn good. I knew that you and your companions would eventually come. My name is Rubiss. It is my duty to watch over and protect this world. Did you hear my voice calling out to you? So she is the goddess. Is this it? Were you the one who possessed Jimbobo's sister? Yeah. Jimbobo, you were born unto this world with a destiny like no other. Oh no, is this some chosen one shit? It's gonna be some chosen one shit. I can almost certainly feel the guys, like, chosen one. Jimbobo, you're the chosen one. Surprise, surprise. The fate of the world depends on the success of your journey. Go, my child, venture forth and discover your true destiny. Travel to every corner of the world, and the path you must take will surely be revealed to you. I will always be watching over you and your companions, my child. The island where you fought Murdaugh has been home to countless evils over the ages. Perhaps there is some sort of presence there that attracts the powers of darkness. It was for that reason that I once took the precaution of creating a certain, and I've heard this pronounced two different ways, ocarina or ocarina, or it could even be like ocarina, or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I've heard it pronounced two different ways. I am delighted to see that it seems to have proved its worth. So I guess that's the thingy Millie has. I sense a great evil drawing breath somewhere in this world. Go, my child, venture forth and discover your true destiny, travel to every corner of the world, and blah blah blah. Something something, destiny, something something, chosen one. Yeah, okay, so I don't think she says much more. You know, I'll try one more time. Yeah, that's about it. It's kind of cool that you meet the goddess that everyone's like worshipping. She doesn't really seem to have like too much to say, but you know, that's how it goes. I mean, she already kind of said what she had to say when she possessed that Jimbobo's sister. I can't even remember her name. Ken Jimbobo? Terrible brother, right? Okay, so we're going to go visit Poseidon's Heap, and it's south of Turnscote. So we're going to go up. I'm not a real big fan of these traveling episodes. I hope you guys enjoy them. But I'd rather just do like the dungeons and stuff. But I do include these. Like, I don't mind doing it, but I do include these for people who are interested. I wouldn't want to like go visit all these places and then, you know, it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, yeah, we did stuff and here we are now. You know, with grinding that's a little different, but with this sort of thing, I think, you know, it's just better if I cover them. But I don't feel they flow especially well. I think exploring dungeons and stuff or towns is probably a little better. And we're going to find Tidal Wave, I promise. There we go, and there's Fissure. It opens a rift in the earth that swallows up enemies. Now, I couldn't use Tidal Wave at the bottom of the ocean. And something tells me I'm not going to be able to use Fissure you know, on the surface of the ocean. Maybe Tidal Wave will work. I don't think it's going to work well on these guys, but hey, I want to see it. And these cost 0 MP? That's, probably because they're not going to work. Probably I think that's the deal. But we'll try it. Oh, well, it worked. That's cool. It doesn't do much, but it was worth trying. Now we're gonna kill him. Wartorus. Or Wartoise. Sounds like a Pokemon. Alright, so we're gonna go. We're gonna submerge. I'm going to try to hit all these locations in this episode if I can. I don't want it to run too long. I try to keep these at about 30 minutes to an hour. So we'll see. So we're south of Turnscote. Oh, and here we go. Is this Poseidon? The mighty Poseidon. Another cool looking place. Full of surprises today. Dragon Quest VI, full of surprises. Someone mentioned in the comments that the remake of 7 is supposedly really good. I have made my dislike of 7 rather clear, but I will say this. A remake can sometimes bring about vast improvements. Sometimes they're just bad. So if 7 gets accolades as a remake, it could possibly be better in its remade form. Oh, now we have Mini Medal number 40 to get that thing that I don't remember. Strangers at Sea Dreamscape. Nice. Alright. I can see that the depths of the ocean are not your natural habitat. It has been many a long year since humans last came to visit us here. Long ago, 2 wise men by the name of Isaac and Benjamin ventured down here. Those names are kind of vaguely familiar, really. I wonder what ever became of them. They're dead. And he has a single guard. Welcome to Poseidon's palace. Our great king is the ruler of the deep, don't you know? Well met. You are welcome in the court of Poseidon, ruler of the deep. I need to get my kingly voice going. I see in your rippling muscles and battle-hardened gaze that a rare power resides in you. I can't quite get this voice down. Now hear my plea. East of here, a dark and demonic shrine has been built on the seabed, without so much as a by your leave. This monstrosity was constructed in my domain, and of course I'm lazy, and will not do anything to destroy it myself, but I will send you over there, because why not? Anyway, the miscreant responsible is called Gracos. Defeat him, and I shall share a secret with you. Oh, secrets. I await news of your defeat of Gracos. Oh, I just love a secret. Can I get that? The door is locked and it doesn't look at anything, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't, nothing will open anything. Whatever that is around those chests looks sizzly. Okay, let's see what he has to say. This is the royal treasure vault of King Poseidon. No loitering or littering, please. So he has a whopping 2 guards in his castle. Yeah. And no wonder he can't defeat Gracos, I guess, without an army. Alright, so we got a mini medal. And I guess we're gonna have to switch worlds to do this, but I really want to hit, the King, what is it, Medford? Yeah, Medford's Palace or whatever the hell it's called, I can't really remember. But, that metal guy. Medford's Manor, I think that's it. And there's actually quite a bit more to cover. I know this episode's going on a bit, so we might visit one more place and then kind of call it quits from there. We'll see. Alright. Give me things. And I'm not reading this because he's just repeating himself. 40 mini medals. Oh, look at this, Jimbobo. You've given me 40 medals, which means it's time to administer a fabulous prize. Oh, we got the Merkle sword. Okay, well, let's see. Is this Merkle? Merkle sword? Oh. Wow. replenishes attacks at the hit points miraculously. Well, I love shit like that, so we're going to equip this. In fact, we can just put this thing away. I like it, but it's getting kind of weak. And now that we have Boom, there's really no reason to even have the boomerang anyway, because I can just blow everything up. And I'm sure to get other spells of the same caliber. Let's try Tidal Wave or Fissure or something like that in a better environment, because I think these guys are really weak. Attack! Because I don't really think that. Yes. Oh, here we go. 38 points of damage. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really think. No, we don't even need that. Why did I do that? I don't really think, sea monsters would be affected by a tidal wave very negatively, so, yeah. Okay, now let's see, where do we want to go from here? We'll go back to Turnscoat. And then we'll visit that other place and do the thing there. I'm going to visit Tomfoolery's shrine. Dragon icon, what? What are you talking about, guys? I don't even know. From the dragon icon in the southwest corner of the map, are you talking about the ship? Because I see a ship there, Mr. Guide Writer. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go to the other side, I guess. And I don't even know how you can confuse it. Oh yeah, we can't do it. Alright, so we can't get in there. Dragon icon. I don't even... What are you smoking, dude? Unless, like, maybe if I change the map. Okay, well that's just confusing. And now we're gonna get attacked by Heldorados. Bazoom. Since foe slide faraway location. I might use that, but screw it. We're gonna boom them. That was a good boom. Now in Dragon Quest, it's important to point out that all spells are preset in terms of damage. It's all fixed. The only thing that really modifies it are the enemy's resistances or lack of resistance in some cases. So I think that's important to know. That's another reason why it's so useful to get things like Boom early on, because you're going to benefit more from it. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to figure this out. A dragon icon. I mean, if I'm not seeing a dragon, I see slimes. Like, unless they means like a bit of land shaped like a dragon head or something. I mean, I can see how maybe up in the top, but that's not southwest. That would be like northeast. Alright. Well, and that doesn't help. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Leave me alone. Run away! Really, I want to fight those things right now. Do we see things? We see nothing. Octavian pirates. Of course, the Octavian pirate / pain in the ass defends. Oh, well, that's awesome. That's a cool graphic, too. I can see that sword being useful for quite some time, actually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know, we might be a little bit on the SOL side here. But that's okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll take a look at something. I'll just look around myself, maybe. Come back to it. I'll look around a little bit more, but if we don't find it in a minute or two, we'll just call it quits for the night and pick up where we left off. I would hopefully we'll find it though. I just don't want to look at it for it. Sorry, I was a little distracted by Nevin getting his head caved in. But yeah, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time looking for it. Oh, Nevin. I think you learned multi-heal, didn't you? That's my only complaint, is trying to find spells in battle is a little annoying. It'd be nice if they would split it up between like white and black magic or something. That was something Final Fantasy VI certainly had on this game. Because in Final Fantasy VI, magic all had like a little symbol next to it. And, you know, cool stuff, I guess. I don't know if this... I'm gonna have to look that up and see if this was made the same year or before or after 6. It'd be interesting to find out, because I did say that I kind of almost look at this game as it's parallel. You know, of course I never played this game, but there are just some things. This almost has ideas with the jobs and stuff, kind of like Final Fantasy V, although Dragon Quest was doing it since the 3rd Dragon Quest game. You know, a little bit like Final Fantasy V in that regard, and a little bit like 6 with the different worlds. I mean, it is very much its own game. But, you know, it seems to me that both series might have borrowed ideas from each other. There probably would be no Final Fantasy if not for Dragon Quest, because it really kind of, at least, is credited with bringing RPGs to Japan, at least on a popular level. So there's that. Interestingly enough, though, Dragon Quest did borrow the concept of jobs from classes from Final Fantasy, so they definitely played off of each other. Okay, I can't find this thing right now, and I think this video has been fairly long, so we'll cut it off for now. I'll look around on my own and hopefully find this tomfoolery they speak of. Has to be a fun guy, right? With a name like Tomfoolery. I'm going to deposit some money. I don't want to die and have whatever the penalty is come out of my, 50,000 gold. Yes, we'll be happy to accept your gold. Who wouldn't want to take gold? That's another game I have to do someday. It was called Seventh Saga. That's right. That used a system that was almost like that. I think you would buy gems, and if you died in battle, the enemy would pillage gold off of you or something. Much like in Dragon Quest, you'd lose gold if you died, and having those gems, they wouldn't take those, so you could hold on to your money, much like in the bank here. So that's about it. We will be coming back to all this. I'll probably make another video tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great, well, whatever amount of time. Whatever it is, make it great. And I'll be back next time. Until then, good luck and happy